Hi everyone. What I want to do is outline how to co-construct success criteria with the students as we create a rubric or a check brick. For 6 weeks, we've experienced a unit of study, educational assessment. You've been involved with that in the course. You have been introduced to the criteria of a unit plan in this week 8, and you've reviewed in week 8 the lesson plan criteria and how assessment as, for, and of is embedded in a unit plan. So what we're doing this week for our consolidation is how to co-construct success criteria into a rubric or a check brick. Why do we do this? Because students will then interact. What is the success criteria for the accommodating task in your unit? They have input into it. They also have ownership. So the process of co-constructing involves the following. Step 1, review lesson success criteria, eliminating duplicates. So what I've given you in this task is I've given you the success criteria for each lesson we've had up to lesson 6. And you'll notice as you read through, you're getting rid of duplications. For in lesson 1, I can think about some inappropriate and appropriate ways of assessing student achievement. And we found that we have that in the second one as well. So we got rid of it in the first one. So your job is to go through and get rid of the duplicates. You would have the students do this. We're doing this after lesson 6. I would suggest you do this with the students after lesson 3, after lesson 6, in a large unit. In your unit plan, I would probably do it after lesson 1, 2, and 3. So they know what the success criteria for the accommodating task is. Step 2, after you've got rid of the duplicates, you'll have a list of success criteria that you then want to compare to the success criteria of the unit plan, just to make sure we haven't missed anything. Step 3 is now you want to take all that success criteria that you have and you want to sort it under the achievement chart headings. So the achievement chart headings come from the growing success, and they are knowledge and understanding, thinking, communication, and application. This takes a lot of thinking, and what you're doing for your accommodating task today is putting one success criteria under each one that you think should be involved in how we are going to assess and evaluate our unit plans that we hand in. I've put in these the green 10 marks, 10 marks, 10 marks, 10 marks as it was out of 40, because I wanted to show you how you can also make that into a check brick. A check brick is a rubric that has the evaluation values there, so the students know. This gives us a chance in the activity we're doing now for consolidation to also clarify any questions you have about the unit plan. And for me, that's assessment for learning, so that I can add any success criteria that we need for the unit plan and answer any questions you have about what the accommodating task is about. The other reason you involve the students also is that now the success criteria will be in student language and they understand it. How often do you look at creating a co-constructing success criteria for the final accommodating task? I would do it every 2 lessons, because what it does, it takes 5 minutes and it keeps the success criteria in front of the students' eyes, as opposed to giving them a rubric at the end of the unit, and often they don't read it, nor do they understand it. So you can get input. So what you're saying is co-construction of a rubric can be used as, so the students can check off as you're doing the success criteria for the rubric through the unit plan to see have they understood things and say, this is my learning goal, I need to learn this. You can use it for, because you can have them check it off, and then you can say, this is what we've learned, we need to review this. And finally, it's of assessment, because you're giving it to them to evaluate their final accommodating task. Thank you.